Hey guys, and welcome to another roleplay site review by me, Cedri. So, first up, if you can hear that roaring sound in the background, I apologise profusely. It's my air conditioner. Unfortunately, I will not be turning it off for the duration of this video because it is dead hot in here, and it's about 36 degrees outside, and it's only the beginning. So, we're going to leave that on. I'm sorry if it makes this hard to hear. Today I am reviewing Groveborne, Heralds of Valdemar roleplay, which I've never heard of before. But as I was clicking around before, I was like, ooh, seems very much like my sort of speed. I very much love that sort of fantasy sort of thing. I read a lot of David Eddings as a kid. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with this particular one. So let's see while we're going how particularly guest-friendly and newbie-friendly it's going to be. So first impressions is, first up, that skin is gorgeous. The entire layout here is just neat, tidy, clean. I love it. I absolutely love it. The only thing, you've got your login bar up there. That's probably a little bit thin. I'd probably push that out a bit. I don't think you'll lose very much by doing that. Where's the bar? There it is. And where are we gonna go? Where's your height? Nope, that's not gonna do it. It's a table. Interesting. But yeah, I would probably make that a little bit thicker, even if that means adding padding to these. Yeah, something like that. Just add 10 pixels of padding there. It'll just space that out, make it a little bit easier to see. Firstly, I did not see that when I first logged in. Well, not logged in, clicked over. So that would be one thing to check out. As you can see, it doesn't take away from the design of the site at all. It just makes it that little bit more easy to find. And of course it scrolls with the page as well, which is one of my favourite things ever. Sticky user bars are the best. Always use a sticky user bar if you can. You'll always make me happy. So I've got this lovely header here that's got all of your important stuff, general information, to character profiles, ICRP. I'm assuming that there's more here that I can't see, and then you've got your out of character lounge and your advertisements at the bottom, which is pretty much exactly how I would lay it out myself. There's nothing really here that I would change. It's all pretty good. It flows well. It does. You got, sub-forums where you need to have sub-forums. There's nothing really too much. Obviously, I don't know what the in-character boards are like, but that's perfectly fine. So yeah, there's nothing there that I would change. I love this design. It's absolutely beautiful. So here we've got your general information and credits, rules, Discord link, stats system guide. Ooh, stats. Campaign guide, arcade, and store on that side. So all of your sort of out of character stuff and creation stuff over there. Oh no, out of character stuff over there. And this looks like we've got our creation and character stuff. So character creation, profile forms, adoptables, ranks, face claims, census, talents, FAQ, and advertising. Advertising is one of those things that you sort of put there if you absolutely have to. Personally, if someone really wants to come and advertise, they'll find the link. But if it also rounds off your list in a way that you like, it's also useful for that. And then we've got a little bit of information there as well, just enough to get us sort of settled. This is awesome. I'm really impressed here. The text is easy to read, even with my dodgy eyes. This is awesome. Okay, so let's see. So this is site rules and frequently asked questions. So you've got your announcements, general site rules, and the IC shop. And then you've got this awesome topic here, which is a guest-friendly topic for guests to ask questions. Awesome idea. For people who aren't confident going straight into a Discord, something like this can absolutely make or break whether they join, especially if you keep on top of it. Those sorts of things, if you don't keep on top of them, if you do get a lot of questions that don't get answered or that they don't get answered quickly, that will be a negative on you, but obviously you quite intend to keep up with it. So, and then you've got your frequently asked questions and suggestion box, which I don't think I have open yet. So let's have a look at that. Okay. Yes, a get started guide. That makes me happy. Oh, types of characters. This is awesome. This is where I would go. I love links. I love all of this stuff. It makes it easy for me to find my way around, and I think for people who also follow that same sort of organic clicking around, see what's going on, follow the links, it's the old Wikipedia rabbit hole sort of thing where you just keep clicking link after link after link until you finally understand what you came to understand, or suddenly it's 3 in the morning and you've got to work in 2 hours. So that's a thing. But yeah, this is exactly the layout that I also follow. So, getting people in with dot points and then links. People can then find their way through quite easily without having to go back to any master lists or whatever. So, your frequently asked questions is a good place where people can sort of start if they get lost, if they don't go straight to your character creation guides. Excellent. And then we've got character creation. Done as steps. Excellent. I'm so impressed with this. So yeah, character type to adoptables, yep. Sub-accounts, sample profile, nice and simple. Let's have a look at the sample profile. Nice and simple. It's pretty. That's really pretty. So yeah, there's nothing there that's overwhelming or anything. You've got the Valdemar Wikia, which is awesome, because obviously we're working within a canon universe, and that sort of information is, well, it's already there. Why would you rewrite what's already there? Got all your different types of characters, and other things that I don't fully understand, not being familiar with the fandom. But yeah, that's a good way to sort of list out your different types of things. Okay, general rules. Don't be mean to each other out of character. Don't spam. Don't be an idiot. Adverts in the advert place. Yeah. You'll find as things sort of unfold that you might need to clarify some of these, but I wouldn't worry too much about it until you run into those problems. Otherwise, you can write a 1,000-page book on rules and regulations, and no one will ever bother reading it. I don't really believe that rules are there to be read. My belief is more that rules are there to be they're there as backup. So when you have a problem member, you can say, look, it was against the rules. If you didn't read the rules, that's your problem. But for people who don't read the rules but do follow the expected code of conduct, then this is why I don't agree with hidden keywords, because people can be quite perfectly well behaved without searching through your rules for keywords. Which of course isn't an issue here. You don't have hidden keywords. They tend to be a bit of a red flag for me anyway. They do often indicate that someone is a little bit of a overbearing micromanager. But then I say that because my original co-admin was horrible, and she loved hiding keywords. So yeah, everything that you've got here is quite awesome. Um, you've got the things that need to be linked, so you've got your ranked characters. Everything makes sense. There's nothing. Your tone's good, um, which is always hard to get. So yeah, nice simple rules, dot points, fantastic. You got your available ranks, so how to apply for one, and then all of your different types of ranks. Excellent. Here's your guesty question spot. That's awesome. And encouraging current players to answer as well, as long as they're not idiots about it. Awesome. I find that most of my members answer my questions for me, and they're always so much faster and so much more correct than I could ever be. I try and answer things from my phone and I just make an absolute dog's breakfast of it. So, yeah, your members are going to be your number one resource outside of your own staff. They're just, yeah, they're your best people. And this is the... yep. What are we reading? I've lost myself now. Site rules and FAQ. So you've got all of your important topics linked. Honestly, a lot of this, it's quite like anything that I would have set up, which is why I'm struggling to find anything to really pick on, because it is exactly how I would do it. And all of your other information in here. So, going back to the RPGD and board analysis layout, your appearance is gorgeous. It's readable, it's neat, it's clean, I can find everything that I need. Your layout is fantastic as well. Sort of it ties in really well with the colours that you've got. Is this a pre-made or by Bonbon? So Bonbon's done an amazing job there. This is just a beautiful skin. There's no clashing colours, there's no overcrowding, there's no massive amounts of spacing where there shouldn't be, the text size is fine, there's no images jumping out at me all the time, driving me insane. All of your information is just spot on. I really can't find anything here that I don't like. And for fans of the series, this is going to be absolutely amazing. I mean, you could change the macros there. That would be cool. It's, it's one of those absolutely pointless things. For people with wider screens, I might suggest going a little bit wider in your inner wrapper. So I usually do this as a percent, so that no matter what the size of the screen, and there's a few things there that need to be done, but that's been hard-coded. Okay. I can't get it to do what I want it to do. But yeah, so that for people with wider screens and a bit more available room, they don't have it as crowded into one. The other thing I'll check while I'm here is mobile view. So on an iPad Pro, it's going to look exactly the same as it does on desktop. Let's check out my dodgy old iPhone 5. So this is where you might run into some problems as well. If there's a mobile version of the skin available, that can always make a massive difference, because this text is going to be tiny. That will be a matter of setting up the app media queries to maybe hide a few things, stack a few things, just little stuff, but it does shrink down quite nice. even if it might be a bit of a challenge to read. And, you know, iPhone X is fairly good. But yeah, that would be my one main concern with more people sort of doing things over their smartphones and whatever now. Screens are getting bigger, but a proper mobile version of a skin will make a massive difference. Um, yeah, there's nothing else I really have to say. Yeah, I am so impressed with this. It's beautifully set up. Absolutely beautifully set up. So yeah, if you've got any questions for me, do feel free to leave them in the topic or comment to this video. Um, if you're struggling to find people to join, because I have a feeling that this might be a bit of a niche fandom. I've never heard of it before. Reddit might be a good place to choose. See if there's any fan groups there, people that are looking for role plays in this particular world. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see this take off. So yeah, congratulations on a beautiful site and for stumping me on trying to find something to pick on. And I wish you all the best.